Good evening, everyone. There you go. Let's flick that over. Welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. We're back on the Harlem line today. A bit of Metro North action. Didn't really know what to do. It was sort of like, what would we do? Do we do Train Sim Classic? Do we do Train Sim World? Do we do that? Do we do that? Do we do that? So I sort of slowed up the PlayStation, had a little flick through the routes, and I was like, Harlem line. That's a good one. So we're going to do Harlem line. Anyway, let's see what we have got in already. Hopefully Streamlabs does behave. We've got Laserjet, Donuts, Bents. It's been a while. Bents, how you doing? We've got Michael, Evan, Trainboy, 700 Michael, Hayden Donuts, Sam, Diamalapa, how are you? You say you're a train. Alright. Okay. Right, let's get in. Hopefully audio's all fine. And we'll get this set up. Hello Alex, how are you? Right, let's do that. We'll do that. Hopefully, is it running all right? Hopefully it is. Let's get the brakes charged. Marker lights off. Don't need the gimbal lights, whatever they're called, on. We'll get them on a bit. Oh, yeah. My PlayStation controller is basically broken, or at least my left analog stick. So it might sort of all of a sudden on its own do that. I didn't do that. But £70 for a new controller is just through the roof, so no thank you. Let's put that down. There we go. Not a train, just train. Lovely. Nice donuts. There was Share Factory. No, Amanda did it. Yeah. Maybe at some point 700. Let's get the safety systems on. ATC. Currently in Southwick. Still got 10 minutes before I get. Lovely, Alex. See you on the 46 again. Yeah, I suppose we'll get that closed as well. Where's the? I suppose there's like a little blind you can have, which pops this bit up here. Maybe not on this. Maybe that's the M3 I'm thinking of. Well, people can look in. They can look through the front. Why not? So I think we're going to be an all-stopper. It's about 45 minutes this one. We've got Harlem, Fordham. Okay, we are actually fairly quick. Botanical Garden, Williamsbridge, Woodlawn, Wakefield, Mount Vernon West, Fleetwood, Bronxville, Tuckahoe, Crestwood, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice route, Alex. And now we wait. I always forget which way it goes though. Once it gets to Port Slade, does it go down Portland Road? Doesn't go down Newchurch, does it? Or does it? Whenever I'm in Port Slade, I never see it. I always just see the 6. Right, Harlem. Let's get going. I think that. I mean, it looks like a friendly signal, so let's go. We're off. It's very slow out of here. Not as slow as the Atlantic Terminal, but still quite slow. Sit back, you might as well get a cup of tea whilst we're in this 10 miles an hour section. Not a lot goes on. It does. Yeah, Portland Road. Are you local then as well? Donuts? Yeah, we're off. Very slowly. But yeah, this route's fantastic though. Probably is my favourite American route. Yeah, probably is this one, yeah, favourite American route. Obviously I'm not the biggest fan of American routes, but this one's quite relatable to sort of like a UK third rail route. Same with something like Long Island, but that one's quite an old one now. I've done that tons and tons and tons. But yeah, I suppose yeah, this route is quite relatable to a third rail UK route. Nice donuts. I mean, obviously you got English place names as well. Electric multiple unit. I don't know. It's very relatable to UK bits and bobs. So I like this route. Right, they're all red, so probably need to stop in a sec, don't we? Probably. That doesn't look like a nice signal. Can we go past that? That's not for us, is it? Or is it? No, I think it is for us. Or is it? I know, we're probably going down there. So it's quite cool down here, though. It's a big cavern of just signals and lights and tracks. Favourite US freight route? I mean, none of them I particularly enjoy. But it probably would be Horseshoe Curve. You need the mentality to play US freight routes from one end to the other, especially Cane Creek. You have to be in a different mental state to be able to do that one end to the other without getting annoyed at how slow you're going. But I suppose some people, they probably enjoy it, so fair enough. Am I getting the big update on Bus Sim 21? Probably. I don't know if it will stream it tomorrow. As I said, I don't really like Bus Sim 21. But we'll give it a go. I know people obviously watching, you know, like Bus Sim 21, and we'll be obviously doing the update. So yeah, we'll give it a go. I mean, it's free, isn't it? So I won't not give it a go. So yeah, Daniel, thanks for coming in, mate. Hopefully that train comes to a stop. Or we come into a stop. I think we are, aren't we? Yeah. That one gets to go ahead. Is streaming less lagging than recording for you? That's exactly the same. I mean, streaming is likely to lag more. But that rarely happens. Love the busyness as well of this route. Look how cool this bit is, though. There's yeah. Why are there trams in Bus Sim 20? I don't understand. What sort of decision do they make to add trams? They're like, it's Bus Sim 21. What should we add? You know what? Let's get trams in. That's not a bus. I suppose it's a mix between a bus and a train, but it's weird. I mean, I'm sure it will be cool, and I'm sure people will enjoy it, but it's weird. Yeah, Bus Sim 21's a good game, I just don't like it very much. But that's because I suppose we do have, you know, the bus, and we've got OMSI as well, which are both... Well, OMSI's not a realistic graphics-wise, but physics-wise and all the rest stuff is quite realistic, I suppose. And then the bus is, well, very good. I think later this year, Train Boy. Next thing is trains. I think it'll be planes. There we go. Oh, and I actually did. I played a bit of. You probably won't believe me, but I actually played a bit of OMSI London earlier. I don't know when you'll see that as a video. I might do that for maybe Saturday. This is a big one, you know, going back to OMSI London. It wasn't actually too bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It didn't lag as much as I remember. So yeah, maybe at some point we'll do an OMSI London stream. Maybe. No, not for the next sort of one. It is, yeah. I think they're both out, aren't they? Bus Pack 1 and 2. As I said, I didn't do my one. Well, I recorded the videos, but then Amanda then did it for me. She's good with the editing and stuff. Probably should actually end up making a new intro at some point. It's quite sort of an old one now, isn't it? Let's get that up. This much. There we go. You've only seen Bus Pack 1. I think someone sent Bus Pack 2. Well, that's on the PlayStation. Maybe it's only 1 on the Xbox for now. Yeah, this route's fab. It's just a really enjoyable route as well. And I went, yes, Smudge, no, you're not going out now. You're waiting. Wait until we get to the end. Come on, over you go. Come on, to your chair. You can remember the pit, yeah. Yeah, I think we when we actually did stream Ompsy London, I think we were up until about 1 AM streaming it for like last stream we did on it. And after that, I was like, no, not going back to it. But I thought, why not? I'll persevere. And I did, and yeah, it was actually it was good. But yeah, I'll see that at some point. It comes down to 45 again, I think, here. Does it not? Maybe it doesn't. Oh no, it does. There you go, 45. It was on Clinchfield Railroad. What was on Clinchfield Railroad? Let's check the stream we did. Oh yeah, I thought you were on about Ompsy London. I mean, who generally actually does enjoy US freight routes? Who could sit on US freight routes all day and not get bored? I mean, there must be some people who can do that, but how? How do you do it? Unless it's like a local freight route or something, then fair enough. Yeah, Streamlabs days, yeah. So yeah, Alex, have a safe run up to Harlem. I'm sure it's nice weather down there. It's quite nice up here. So have a safe run and see you in a bit. I already said I didn't do a Roblox, so Amanda did the editing for it. But I'm sure there's lots of tutorials on YouTube, which would be perfect. The way things are now in New York City and the subway, you wouldn't want to be a driver on the train right now. Oh wow. South Devon Main Line when? No idea. You find it fun even though you don't live close to freight route? Fair enough. I mean, a fast freight route, that's more fun than a slow one. What's the, yeah, Horseshoe Curve's quick-ish, and then Sherman Hill's a quick-ish one. Ish. Alright. Nice loot. Is it free? Well, the tutorials, probably. Now I'm coming into Harlem. So we are running, I think this is an 8 coach. Hello Hodgeg, how are you? And here we are. And the sounds on this train are fantastic as well. Yeah, Calhoun Pass is quickish. Cheers Hodgeg. Go right to the. I don't think there's any stop markers at this one. In fact, I think there's not really any stop markers on this route apart from in a couple of stations. Long Island Railroad's the one which has got stop markers, but this one I suppose it's sort of just, well, when you're in. Hey, Streamlabs Train Boy. Is it free? Amanda's work? No. This is pretty cool. I mean, that's sort of on top of the. It's really impressive. Oh, right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get the door shut. It's lovely, isn't it, Jay? It's very nice. Right. Let's go Fordham next. So we are skipping Bellerose and Tremont, I think they're the other stations. I don't know, Roblox. Making business deals, like a business meeting. If you want to see me driving this one a few times. Well, hopefully at some point we do see the sounds on this one go to Long Island Railroad. I mean, it's been over a year now. Oh, well, sorry, hang on. Let's put that down. There you go. Oh, God. Well, we're on the Harlem line, Shelley. Going up to Crestwood. Hello, Callum. Just finished an hour ago. Lovely. What bus were you in today? You have good news and bad news. Go on. What's the bad news? Let's start with the bad news, then we can make it a positive by then having the good news. And then just up to the left here, you get the Hudson line that goes off up to Croton Harmon, I think. There's Jet. Nice match. Alright, next station I'll let you out, yeah? Yeah. We're up to 40. It's quite quick, this one as well. It goes up to, I think, 70 on this next stretch. Oh, blimey, that's not good to hear, Jonathan. Yeah, sorry to hear. Not good. Well, that is bad news. That's not just bad news. So yeah, sorry to hear. Let's whack that up. Oh yeah, probably should let smudge out. Actually, let's go to the loo. Yeah, I hope you're doing alright, dear Malappa. Sure you'll be out there in no time. Oh, a street light. Oh, how was that? A chat GPT for video editing. I hate those sorts of things. AI. Lazy, isn't it? People just using AI to do things. You brought home a 100 on your decolonisation test in Global today. Oh. Well, I suppose good news, but then also very, very bad news. The throttle lag, oh dear. You love AI so much. Scary what AI is capable of. I mean, is AI actually a good thing? I mean, yeah, obviously it is good in some fields. I think in medicine and stuff like that, AI is doing good things, but it's just too futuristic and yeah, the advancements of AI are scary. Uzi? Hello. Very good then, Callum. Was that your first time properly driving a street light? I remember you mentioned you hadn't really driven one before. Self-driving bus. Ooh. Why do we need self-driving things? It just gets people out of jobs. Which I suppose means the company gets more money, as they don't need to pay those people. But it's just not good. Self-driving stuff. Not good. 4 Regents. 19 days left of school. Lovely. And I suppose it's on to university. I think you do there in the US, isn't it? Straight. You don't really have college. Or is college to university? No, don't know. It's also in it, Cross City. Yeah, best UK route to release, I'd say this TSW season. Fair enough, Callum. Won't be long there, beat AI as well, Callum. Little robots running about. Did I do well in school? Well, I'd say well enough. I passed the important ones and failed the not important ones, or things I wasn't interested in. Computing, right, hang on, we'll go through that in a second. Let's quickly, let me let out Smudge before she has a toilet in here, which wouldn't be too good. Hold on, let me quickly do that. Back and Smudge is out. Ooh, fast train. Alright, today. No, yeah, I passed the sort of one job, sort of I suppose the important ones, you know, maths, English, all that stuff, geography. The ones I wasn't interested in, which then I failed, religious studies, boring, useless, and computer science. Was it computer science? Boring. Boring. I know some people love computer science, but yeah, it was. I only really did it because you had to do it, or at least you had to pick like 2 options. And yeah, computer science was one, then food tech was the other. I failed both of them as I wasn't interested in them. You have to be interested in things to do well, and I just wasn't interested. Hello, Lucas. How are you? I see, Callum. Yeah, RE's boring. Well, I think religious studies is now actually optional. Because when I did it, I think I was at the last year where it was compulsory. I suppose now they know, well, people don't need to know these things. So, it's now optional, I think. Will I get the DLC for Fernbus console? Maybe. Right, there's a 6 there. Is that some sort of stop marker? Good to see you, Lucas. I know obviously religious studies probably is important in some countries, but in the UK, it's just not needed. I suppose unless maybe you're going to work abroad. I suppose in the UK we're not really religious anymore, are we? So, or at least the majority. So that's why it's now optional. Did I like history? I didn't at school. No, I didn't. Well, I liked history, but not, you know, I didn't take it as an option. But post-school, I love history now. History is great. I sort of wish I did take it. I keep zooming in by itself. Oh my god, keep zooming in. Stop zooming in. No, I love history now. But when I was at school, I wasn't really... Yeah. No such thing as computer science, as there were big hunks that took up whole rooms. We are, Lucas, yeah. Which I think GCSEs have started now, haven't they? So good luck to anyone who is taking them. Oh, actually. How is it, Shelley? Yeah, I love history now. Who doesn't like history? You gotta love history. History's great. You took in O-levels and CSE. Very nice, Steve. And Steve, I went back onto something you might be interested in. I went back to Ompsey, London today. Not as a stream, but you'll see it as a video at some point. For the 415. I'm sure you probably know that route from Tulse Hill to Bricklayers Arms. It actually went quite well. Not too many of these things. Oh, actually. Oh, fast train. And here we are. S is probably stop, isn't it? Because whenever S lights up, the emergency brakes come on, I think. Here we are. But I feel like history probably should be a compulsory subject in school. Let's get the doors open. You took politics, which I hated. So I probably would have hated it then, but I probably find that quite interesting now. You've taken history, vocational ICT, media and food technology. I did. No, I didn't like those subjects, no. Well, history, no. Then I didn't like, but I probably would now. But yeah, I feel like history should be an optional subject. Right, let's go. But not altered in any way, like they want to do nowadays. They want to change everything, just as it is, as it was. Cheers, Steve. Thanks for coming in. Take care. I think we get a limited in a second, actually. And we're off. There we go. Let's put that down. Awesome, 700. You also had your history exam today. Well, hopefully it went well. Politics is boring. Yeah, I thought that, but I'm quite sort of interested in it now. So yeah, it's interesting. Hopefully, Callum sees me. Oh, is it, Shelley? Because there's a lot of people playing it. Might be like a new game's come out on it, so maybe it's gone down. That's going up, is it, Shelley? Oh, speed. Yes, we probably need to slow down. Oh, we're all good. We're all good. Gaelic was awful. Your teacher was from the Highlands with a thick accent. And here's the next station. Probably should slow down a bit quicker. Hey, Oscar, how are you? Welcome in. They do, Lucas, yeah. Yeah, this route is fantastic. Although this one, or New York Trenton, what does everyone prefer? Sort of as the last two US passenger routes to come out. Alright. Hello Gregory, how are you? Good to hear. Oscar, I'm all good. And we're on time as well. Yeah, Metro North. At Wakefield next. Oh, we're off. Full whack on that. New York Trenton for the line, this for the rolling stock, yeah. Question is 700, who hasn't, sadly. Everyone's probably experienced it in some form. Hello Quebec, do you have the problem of ATC in the M3 in your version? Haven't tried for a while. There was an issue with the Long Island Railroad one, where you acknowledged the alerter and then the emergency brakes came on. That was an issue for quite a while. Not sure if it still is, but I think for this one it's been alright. Ignore the trees hitting us. Nice, George. Oh, let's put that down. These two next stations are very close to one another. Listen to that though, it's brilliant. Hey, cheers, I've got 1 year already. That has gone quick. Where does time go? I had like 2 years the other day. I think Davidoff probably got like 30 odd months or so. So yeah, crazy how fast it goes. So much appreciated, Oscar. Yeah, always enjoyed this line. The bit I don't enjoy is Grand Central, where it's 10 miles an hour. But once you're out of there, it's awesome. Yeah, it's probably that Quebec. But I don't know if that's actually being sorted now. Mount Vernon West next, which you have 800 yards. And just a bit further back, you had the New Haven line, which went off. When you click at the emergency brakes apply. Oh, what one's that? The Northern Transpennine one or the West Somerset Railway one? Hello Archer, how are you? You're also supposed to do the horn when you come into the platforms. You're supposed to warn people that you're coming in. Awesome, Callum. Was it fun being a depot allocator? Hey, there you go, Archer at 20. Oh, what's that train doing? So that's one of, I suppose, the things about this route. Sometimes, sort of, what you know, the trains are a bit funny. See, that probably should go, but it's waiting. Yeah, cheers, Archer. So yeah, 28 months. What was that? Well, that would have been 2021. Yeah, March 2020. Wow. I really hope we see another Metro North line at some point. I'd love to see the Hudson line or even the New Haven line. The New Haven line would be good because then maybe they could combine the old Northeast corridor. Well, obviously redo it, but the bit up from New York Penn to New Rochelle, and then maybe then do it all the way up to, well, New Haven with the M8. I did 700, yeah. You hate yours there. And to Itchen and back as first as a driver. Sorry, train, you're waiting for us. Probably following us the whole way now. Then Fleetwood next. So Fleetwood, Bronxville, Tuckahoe, and then Crestwood. There's an M3 or an M3A. There you go, let's get that. Oh, blimey, Callum. Bunsen burners were great. All the little experiments you'd do. What's that doing there? Were they there before? Yeah, they're nice, aren't they, Lucas? Yeah, they are quite lovely. Who's doing all the emojis? And this is Fleetwood. And I think there actually is a stop. No, is there? No, I don't think so. I think there was a stop marker. But no. Or is there? Is it this one? Or is it the next one? It's about almost in the platform. That would do. Did I like physics, chemistry, and biology? Biology, yeah, that was good. I suppose that was, you know, plants and just, well, biology. That was good. Chemistry and physics, not really. I suppose they're more sort of boring stuff. But I somehow passed them. I really was surprised when I saw my results and it said I'd passed chemistry and physics. And I think I got a 5 in biology, which was surprising because I think I did the foundation one. So it's like much harder to actually get a 5. But no, I passed all the sciences somehow. Lovely Callum. Nice Archer. Guess yeah, you'll probably be out of school soon, won't you? Right, Bronxville next. See you, Lucas. Thanks for coming in. Biology's boring. Oh, I just found that one interesting. Sort of how things live and change and evolve. So yeah, quite interesting. But that's not for everyone. I've got 55. Chemistry was your least favourite. Chemistry was quite fun then when we did the experiments, the practicals. Sort of like blowing up different chemicals and stuff, and yeah, that was fun. Lovely George. Oh, I think there's a stop marker at this one. Oh, maths was really boring. Oh, I see, Archer. Humanities. Oh, history, yeah. Wait, that's what you call history in Australia? Humanities? Or is that just a section of it? Yeah, this one, I think there is a stop marker at this one. No, it's got an 8. Hopefully we are in the platform. Actually, it feels like we probably wouldn't be in the platform, but we'll... No, we are, okay. Oh, we'll stop on that then. It's got to be a stop marker, isn't it? I suppose as long as you pass your English and maths, Callum. Those there are the important ones. Well, I suppose they're all important, really, aren't they? But the ones you really need are maths and English. So if you don't, then you have to do them in college for like another 2 years or so until you pass. DT in French. Right, Tukaho next. The Peninsula Corridor Station. Wow, it looks similar design to those ones. Colours. I'll say, Oscar got you a mix of history and geography. The best of both then. I'll say, Archer. I did Spanish, but it was FCSE Spanish. No idea if they do FCSEs still. But it's like, I don't know, like a certificate for knowing basic Spanish. I mean, not even basic Spanish, but I suppose it was basic. Lovely, Amanda. Oh, it's a mix of religion. Oh, that's what it is here. It's different. Religious studies and history. Oh. I think you have to learn a language, don't you, here? Well, I suppose, yeah, only, I think, until year 9. And here we are. I'm good, Quicker. How are you? Oh, that's brilliant, Callum. That sounds like a cool trip. Gonna see buses for a geography trip. Fantastic. Probably Quicko. Maybe I'll do a video on it. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not really too bothered, really. But we'll probably give it a look. I did French in junior school. Well, I think you sort of they sort of had to. You did a bit of everything, I think, actually. Yeah, I can't remember any of it though. But then I did Spanish in secondary school, which I found a lot more sort of interesting. And it's just cool, isn't it? Spanish. Oh, there you go. In your French exam, you wrote my name and date in French and got marked for it. Very good. Right, we might be coming across here, so we'll be careful. I think most of the time you do come into the side platform. Yeah, I think we are. That train's still behind us. Ooh, that'd be annoying, Amanda. Lovely, George. Probably an FCSE then. What's that? Oscar. I'm guessing that's French. Where should we stop at this one? As long as we're in the platform, that should be all good, which we probably should be. And here we are. This is Crestwood, and there goes the fast service, which was stuck behind us. Awesome, Quebec. So a nice mix of both then. Oh, it's Norwegian. Ah. There we go, what a lovely run. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 3 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I won't be back today, I'll be back tomorrow doing more trains. And we might do a bit of bus sim, but we've got to do trains, so I'm not sure. Yeah, don't know. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. To half a Saturday. Oh wow, we got half a week longer holiday, so it was. Oh, so fair enough. But yeah, see you all. Take care. Bye, guys.